true value of great art lies in its ability to influence and enhance the quality of humanity. And contrary to popular opinion, I believe New Yorkers still qualify.
Excuse me, Mr. Birch, could you look just this way one more picture, please? Oh, thank you, sir. Sir, excuse me.
Incredible, isn't it? Everything happening at the same time. Passion, humor, and danger.
A little like life.
More than a little. I'm Elliot Birch.
Of course you are. I'm sorry, but you are the reason we're all here.
I suppose I am.
And I'm Catherine Chandler. All here.
I suppose I am.
And I'm Catherine Chandler.
I know.
You do?
Mm-hmm. I asked one of your friends.
I guess it's my turn to be a little flustered.
Yeah, it's only fair.
And not entirely unenjoyable.
Do you know that it has been a very, very long time since I've been good and flustered?
Elliot, I need a word with you.
Well, do you know that I really don't have a moment to spare? Lewis is my lawyer, he's a professional warrior, and I will be in the office very early, sir. Catherine, come on.
So we stay inside behind locked doors like frightened children. They come to turn off our heat, break the elevator, stop up the plumbing.
Misha? Misha, are you all right, Misha?
Something will be done. I promise you.
Will you tell me your name?
Vincent.
It's freezing down here. You're going to catch your death. Oh, my God. Misha, Misha, what happened?
Don't worry, I'm fine. Those punks threw a firebomb through the window.
When will it stop? When are they going to leave us in peace?
Your father must have been very disappointed when you left his farm.
He was. But he wants me to be happy.
Are you?
The work is relentless, exhausting. But sometimes it feels like somehow, in some way, I make a difference. That's a good feeling.
Yeah. It's no fun starting at the bottom.
Nobody cuts me any slack. But when I do get a kind word, it's because I'm doing the job, not because I'm the boss's daughter.
You know, you kids who grew up rich, you've got just as much to prove as those of us that grew up poor. We spend our whole lives trying to prove to the whole world that we're worth something. You have to prove it to yourself. If your father isn't proud of you, he damn well should be.
Something went wrong. I don't know, all right? Place should have gone up like a haystack. Don't threaten me, pal. Hey, you want to handle the job yourself? Oh, no, I didn't think so. Wouldn't want to get any dirt under those manicured fingernails now, would we? Look, you handle your part of the deal. I'll handle mine, okay?
Elliot, thank you.
It was a terrific evening.
Well, you did something quite wonderful for the city.
Oh, you mean the arts? I was thinking along completely different lines.
Thank you for the ride.
Kathy, when can I see you again?
Call me. Vincent!
Did I startle you?
No.
I came to leave you a message.
Don't go. Misha Langer?
He and his friends are being driven from their homes, terrorized. They've been beaten, robbed.
You're hurt. Is that a burn? Let me get you something.
I'm not the one who needs your help, Catherine. These people are old, terrified. Their homes almost burned tonight.
Well, who's doing this to them?
The ones hired to chase them out. Can you help?
I'll try. Of course.
Good. You have a generous heart, Catherine.
Something I learned from you.
That can't be taught. It's from the soul. And you have so much to give.
It's all still very new. Sometimes I wonder how all those little pieces will ever fit together again.
Follow your heart, Catherine. Follow your heart. You must.
Herman, I'm gonna miss you. We've been playing pinochle every Thursday night for the last 30 years.
I know, Misha, I know.
Mr. Langer?
Yes?
I'm Catherine Chandler. I'm an investigator with the district attorney's office.
You've heard about what's going on here?
Why don't you tell me in your own words?
These people must be stopped. They send punks to rough us up, vandalize our apartments.
The elevator's broken. A week. They don't fix it. We have to climb.
Now we don't have any hot water.
And you believe all of this is organized?
This is a rent-controlled building. The law says they cannot evict us or raise our rents. The only way they can make us move is to drive us out.
Who is they?
Hiya, folks.
Over there. He's the one that sends the punks to try to scare us off. I told you to stay away from us. Leave us alone.
I just came by to congratulate Herman and Sylvia on the deal they made. $5,000 and new condominiums in Jersey. The offer is more than generous.
Our life is here. We are not interested in your offer. This is our home.
I don't know how much more I can do for you people. The company won't wait forever. Please, think it over very hard. What if they have the building condemned, huh? Then what? You'll be out on the street with nothing. Will your pride keep you warm then?
Are you threatening these people?
I'm just telling them the way it is. Be careful in this neighborhood, lady. It can get pretty rough.
Do you know his name?
Mundy. He works for the managing company that took over when they sold the building 2 months ago. I've dealt with bullies like him before. Only then, they wore the brown shirts.
Leo Mundy. What a prince. Bounced off the force on a brutality beat in '78. 6 arrests since then. All strong-arm stuff. No convictions. Bad and smart. That's a tough combination. Now he calls himself a security consultant, hangs out at a downtown saloon. Boy, this guy's a class act all the way.
Can we move on him?
I take this into the boss. He ventilates my shorts for wasting his time. You've got nothing tying Mundy into these punks.
What, does he have to kill one of them before we do?
Penalty flag. Now, we can't do the outrage the system stinks rap. We're part of it. You give me the tools, I do the job on him.
Okay.
No, because you need a special authorization just to gain access. Whoa-ho-ho. Girlfriend, you must be a great first date. This vase alone has to cost about $1,000. Who's this guy? Come on, what's the story? Does he have a darker brother? I expect all the juicy details at 11.
There are no juicy details. Yet. Not so fast. Could you check out this guy for me? I also need particulars of any real estate transactions in that area in the last year. Looks like someone's trying to buy themselves a whole block down there. I want to know who.
Well, it's gonna take a minute. They got me swamped here.
You know, I wouldn't ask.
If it wasn't important. I'm so good to you.
Yes. Yes, I got the flowers. They're beautiful. Tonight? No, I don't have any plans. I'd like that. Okay? 8 o'clock then.
Vincent, what weighs so heavy? Please, tell me.
She met a man. She's falling in love.
Let her. Let her fall in love, Vincent.
My mind tells me to rejoice for her. That she deserves the happiness. But my heart is dying. I'm poisoned by feelings I've never felt before. Father, it hurts.
I've always dreaded this moment for you. And I suppose I've always known it would come. The day when your heart would lead you to long for a life that can never be, Vincent.
Yes. A life that can never be.
I do love the city. The thing is, you can't walk a block without seeing somebody or something that just absolutely knocks you out, stuns you.
The good, the bad, and the utterly absurd.
Yeah, yeah. And it's constantly changing. It's constantly transforming itself, reinventing itself. It's unbelievable. It's always expanding.
A little help from you.
I've been lucky enough to realize some of my dreams.
Thank you for coming with me. I thought my medicine would last till morning.
Remember when the drugstore delivered? Nobody cares about service anymore. When they had the soda fountain.
Oh, yes.
Egg creams. How you loved egg creams.
Nice and easy, old man. You come here. Give me your chair. Shut up! Come on. You're out of here. Get smart, old man.
of the old folks pull a cane on you?
Some guy jumped us. He roared like something out of the jungle.
Yeah, that's right, Leo. He looked like an animal. Hair, and he had these teeth, huh, Charlie?
He had claws this long.
And a big, long tail, too, huh?
Hey, come on, Leo. What kind of man does that, huh? Look at that.
A man with a razor. But that'd make you two guys look like jerks, wouldn't it? Like you're punked out. You were too stupid to do a simple job. You guys are very close to being through, you know? And I'm not talking career here. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Benny.
Hiya, gorgeous.
Oh, I wish I could ride like you.
Hey, nobody rides like Benny. Special delivery?
Thanks.
Stay cool.
Taxi! Mr. Langer, we have a good lead on the men who attacked you. When we pick them up, we'll need you to identify them in a lineup. Are you prepared to testify when they come to trial? Good. And Sophie feels the same way? Terrific. Well, I'll call you as soon as we have any news.
Okay. All the buildings on that block are owned by different holding companies. The 3 empty ones are scheduled and ready for demolition. The only thing stopping the wrecking ball on the 4th is your old people who won't move out.
Thanks, Edie. I appreciate it.
How come you're not looking thrilled?
Oh, I was hoping to find a smoking gun. One name to tie to all 4 buildings. 5 will get you 10. These holding companies are just a paper veil concealing who really owns the buildings. If we could just pierce that veil.
I love the way you say we. I'll find it, Kathy.
Thanks, Edie. I owe ya.
I'll put it on your tab.
Yeah, that's right. Aggravated assault. Hey, don't sweat it, all right? You pick them up, my witnesses will testify. I want to know the second you got these guys. Right.
What about Leo Mundy?
What about him? The old folks say he beat him up? Hey, look, we're getting 2 hard cases off the street. That's better than nothing.
Will you deal? Let them plead to lesser charges if they testify against Mundy.
Now she's playing public defender. You're pushy, Radcliffe. I like your style. Let's just say it's possible, okay? What the hell is going on out here?
What the hell?
You see your brown bag in it like the rest of us working stiff, say, Charlie?
You said you were too busy for lunch, so I brought lunch to you. I hope you like lobster.
Elliot, this is a very sweet gesture, but...
Fresh raspberries and cream. Try one.
No, thank you.
Please try one.
Elliot! Please. This is my office. I work here.
I'm really very sorry, Kathy.
Hey, we win another.
All I can say is it seemed like a wonderful idea at the time.
Another time.
Out. Still friends.
Elliot, don't think it was a total waste. The gesture was lovely.
Yeah. Well, then, will I see you tonight?
Absolutely.
Trouble?
Don't worry. He's just trying to frighten you so you won't testify.
You got a problem, lady?
My witnesses are testifying. And if any harm comes to them, I'll know where to look. So stay away.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, then you'd better do a bed check Monday. 2 of your campers are in a holding cell downtown. I'm going to put you away. You and whoever you work for.
Maybe someday you and me will get a chance to dance together, lady. In the dark. I'd like that.
What if they roll over on us, Leo? Sell us out for a lighter rap.
I'm connected in very high places. One call and they're back out on the street. She's got nothing.
Glad you came. I wasn't sure you would.
Have you been well?
Yes. We've been able to help your friend Misha and his friends. We've already put some men in jail. It's only the beginning, but the violence should stop.
Good.
Vincent, I don't want to cause you any pain.
Don't struggle, Catherine. There's no need.
No need. Why?
Because we know. We always knew that this bond between us was only a dream we shared.
A dream? No, Vincent. Our bond is the most real thing I've ever known, more than anything in my life.
Do you love this man?
I don't know. But if I do, it won't change anything. I won't let it.
Someday, someone will come, and you'll live another life and dream another dream.
I don't want to lose you, Vincent.
Hey, what about getting my guys out of jail?
We'll handle it.
I'm telling you, this broad is trouble. She keeps nosing around that building. She's gonna make us very miserable.
You been following her?
I watched her meet some guy in the park today, in a tunnel. I saw her go in and saw her come out, but I didn't see him. Just some footprints. I don't know how the hell he got out of there without me seeing him.
Find out who it was.
What are we gonna do about the broad?
Forget about her. Do what you were hired to do. Clear out that building.
Pay dirt? Hey, still a long way from it. I've been punching into these holding companies trying to find out who the principal players are. I mean, somebody has gone through a lot of trouble to make that damn near impossible. I mean, I know the serious drug czars run this kind of game to launder money. Can't mention any names yet, but there's this. 3 of those holding companies use the same law firm as agent and New York business address. That one.
Have I told you lately that you are amazing?
Yeah. Me and the Met.
Elliot.
Oh, please.
I think those old people are just obstacles to you. To be removed, regardless of the price.
That's not true. And if it was true, what are we talking about? We're talking about 30 people, 50 people? The project that I'm planning for that block will employ 10,000 people. When it's completed, it'll generate millions of dollars of new jobs. Revitalize the entire neighborhood.
At what price? We're talking about human beings.
Listen, I've been very, very very generous with these people.
Generous. You are rationalizing everything you've done. Men on your payroll have tried to murder people.
Honey, that is a pretty wild accusation.
I don't have enough to go public yet. But I promise you, this isn't over.
Don't walk away. Kathy! Kathy!
There he is.
This project is how many stories is it? What's the projected cost of this building, Mr. Birch? Are the environmental
Gentlemen.
fighting you on this one?
Welcome.
Coming. Who's there?
Sophie, it's Kathy.
Just in time. I'm making dinner. Something new about the case?
Monday's punks got out of jail.
Come sit.
Sophie, there's somebody very powerful behind all of this. The whole block is being leveled for a new development. The most important thing now is your safety. You must all use every precaution. I've ordered extra patrols. Where's Misha?
He's lying down. He's fine, not to worry. This whole business has him worn out. Oh. You should have known him when he was young. Full of energy, strong. They broke him. They crushed his spirit, made him old. Now this... you'll please eat with us. There's plenty.
I'd love to.
Monday's punks. You think they'll come for us now?
Sophie, it might get worse. Are you sure it's worth all of this?
Oh, yes. Someone has to stand up to them and say no and refuse to run. It starts with one person. Even an old man or an old woman. See, if nobody says no, stands up and fights this madness, then the nightmare begins again. Believe me, we know.
Get the basement.
Look at my Sophie. She's 18 here, the year we were married.
Oh, he's so tall and handsome. No wonder I fell in love with him. Excuse me. Hello? In the building? Call the police. Hello? They're in the building. We'll fight, all of us together.
Please, Mama, go with Kathy. I'll get the others. The last apartment on the left is empty.
Sophie.
Keep going. It's the next floor.
Okay.
There's no one here. Let's move on.
What is it?
What's going on?
Come on, all of you. Arm yourselves. Don't panic.
Kick them all in.
What mission? Go, everyone. Wake up.
Kick them all in. Right.
Come on, let's go. Somebody, go get some help. Don't be cowards.
He's right. He's right.
We all stick together.
Yes.
Let's go.
We'll fight these punks. Come here. Come on out of there. You're history.
Get out of our buildings.
Keep moving. The rest of you get that.
See, don't want you here.
Get back. Get back. Come on, get back.
Well, sweetheart, looks like we're gonna get a chance to dance after all, huh? You've had it, old man. You've had it.
We're all right. Go.
Did you see that?
What was it? Enough. He's a friend. Friend like this one. And no one must ever know.
Thanks a lot, lady.
Heffer! I've been waiting here for you. Look, there's been a terrible misunderstanding.
Only on your part. Those people are not moving. I've got enough on your management company to stop the project.
No.
Yes. The building stays.
When?
Okay, take it up! Reno, let's get those drums off!
Hello, Sam. Are you all right?
I just drifted off. Wasn't sure you were coming.
Father sent you more medicine.
Oh, that must be expensive. Where'd he find it?
One of our friends. A helper. Like you've been.
I guess it all comes around. Huh? The good and the bad.
Kipper will be here tomorrow with food.
Thanks. I appreciate it. All of it.
You rest. I'll see you again soon.
Vincent, I don't know, but maybe you shouldn't come around here again. Not for a while.
Why not?
I hear Mitch is back.
Have you seen him?
No. He hasn't come around here yet. But if he does, I don't want him causing you or anyone down there any trouble. Mitch is poison. That'll never change.
You try not to worry about that.
Don't care so much, Vincent. Not about people. People always let you down.
You never let us down, Sam. When we needed supplies or food, you were always there for us. We'll be here for you.
Hey, girlfriend.
Hi, Edie.
What's going on in the conference room? Something high level. Are we preparing to invade New Jersey? Why don't they consult me on these things?
Because they know what you'd say.
Yeah, forget Jersey. Go directly to Rio.
Rio? Staying home nights watching old Fred Astaire movies?
My relationship with Fred is none of your business. And if you must know, more fulfilling than all recent boyfriends put together. Who are those guys?
Union officials from the docks.
Sounds serious to me.
Must be. They've got me reading case files.
You better get to it. Cat. Let's do lunch. Why?
If they don't need me.
Hey, how you doing with that stuff?
Getting a pretty grisly picture of life on the docks.
The mob's making a major move against the Union. This could be a big one for everybody, Radcliffe. High visibility.
Am I on it?
We need somebody we can trust not to make mistakes. A mistake down there not only blows the case, it could kill you.
Am I on it, Joe?
Look, I want you to know going in, it could be dangerous.
I can handle it.
Yeah, I know you can. That's why we want you on it. Come on, the boss wants to see you.
Oh, there's someone I'd like you to meet. Frank DeCorsia, Kathy Chandler.
Miss Chandler, good to meet you.
That was an impressive piece on your union in Sunday's paper.
Made me sound a lot more important than I am.
Not according to the Waterfront Commission.
Frank cleaned up his local almost single-handedly and has done a fine job of keeping the mob off the docks.
It's like killing roaches. They always come back.
The accident on the docks last week?
The strong-arm guys are trying to turn back the clock and muscle their way in again. We gotta move fast before they get their hooks in too deep, especially now that Denton's out of prison.
Mitch Denton was the enforcer on the docks a few years ago.
I read the summary of his trial. He went up for extortion.
Yeah, we tried to nail him for murder. He beat the rap.
Now he's back. And his lousy circus is starting again.
And Charlie Flynn is dead.
Flynn had guts. He was prepared to testify against Denton. Denton got to him first.
Miss Chandler's been quite successful in bringing witnesses forward.
I'd like you to meet some of the men who were there when Charlie Flynn was killed.
Fine. Sounds like a good place to start.
My dad swore I was not going to spend my life in the hull of a cargo ship like him. I went to college on a Union scholarship.
But it sounds like you have the waterfront in your blood.
Yeah, they say this place breaks the backs of its workers and harbors the scum of the world. It's all true. But I love it. Stinking all.
You have witnesses who saw the container fall?
D&D witnesses.
D&D?
Deaf and dumb. I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. This is Kathy Chandler from the DA's office.
What makes you so sure you want to meet her?
I thought this was supposed to be a union inquiry.
About the accident.
Nobody's so sure it was an accident.
You were all there. I'd like to know what you saw.
I didn't see nothing.
I was loading boxes. I didn't get there till afterwards, after he was dead.
Did you see the container come down?
I don't know anything about it.
Come on, Sweeney. Charlie Flynn was your friend. Aren't you sick and tired of Denton breathing down your necks? Every time that hiring boss blows his whistle, you're paying him off just to keep working.
I got nothing to say to either of you.
Okay, Mr. Sweeney.
Let's get out of here.
Come on, guys. Can't give up down here. That's the first rule.
It's a good rule.
Keep hitting from all sides.
Want to stay healthy? So wise up.
Get the hell off this pier! Keep your hands off my men. Tell your boss. Got that?
What was that about?
One of Denton's gorillas.
It's so peaceful and quiet out there tonight.
But there's a storm raging within you.
You felt it.
I can almost hear it. All your feelings colliding, thundering.
Vincent, I've been given a chance to do something important at work. It's a great challenge. A risk.
Is it a risk worth taking?
It's a chance to help honest men keep their jobs. A chance to make a difference. It's everything I wanted. But I'm afraid.
Of what, Catherine?
Failure. The danger.
You can't fail.
I hope not.
You have the strength. You have the courage. We both know that. So you must use them. I only wish I could be there for you. Keep you safe. Always.
You are.
Hey, Grandpa, how you doing?
Get out of here. Leave me alone.
All alone?
There's a cop down the hallway. And there's the door. Use it.
You're telling us where the door is? You think we're stupid? He thinks we're stupid.
Help me. Someone help me.
We don't want to hurt your Grandpa, but you gotta talk to us.
You gotta tell us where the money is.
I don't have any money. Please.
The old man's wasting our time. Cut him.
Help me!
Pop, you okay?
I'm fine.
What the hell happened?
Scavengers. Lousy scavengers. They broke in.
You're lucky I come by.
Yeah. Why did you?
Is it so terrible to want to see your old man?
I heard you were sick. I was worried.
I can't complain about your time.
Yeah, that's more like it.
What is it you want from me?
I just wanted to see you, Pop. I swear, that's all.
You think that coming back here to see me is going to open up a place in heaven for you?
That's not it.
I had plenty of time to think. I know I caused you a lot of grief. What I don't want
I don't want you to hate me, Pop.
I don't hate you.
Look, let me get you out of here. Let me move you into a decent place.
No. No.
Listen to me. I'll get you a nurse to take care of you.
I got people to take care of me.
Who? Vincent?
He's been a friend. More than a friend.
More like a son?
Vincent's been good to me.
Vincent wasn't so good to me.
He always wanted to help you.
I put him 5 years behind bars because Vincent wouldn't let me hide out in those tunnels until the heat blew over.
Why can't you forget?
I don't forget. And only God forgives.
here, just below the twin chambers.
A freshwater spring?
I knew there was one.
Intruder! Luke just tapped out a warning. He spotted an intruder in the tunnels.
Who's there? Vincent, don't you recognize me? I've come home, old friend.
You're not welcome here.
Oh, I couldn't resist a little nostalgia. Came by to see my old man. I thought I'd check out the tunnels.
What do you want?
You changed the tunnel entrances. I got lost.
We changed them to keep out intruders.
Me, an intruder? I used to live down here, remember?
What I remember is our friendship as children. Those times I remember.
The day we went to the train yard. You, me, Reddy, and Ike. Those hobos were chasing us. They had their knives. They were going to carve us up. And they were right on your heels. Who held open the grate so you could slip through by the skin of your teeth? Who held open the grate? Remember?
Yes. I remember.
Not well enough. Not enough to help me when I needed help, when I was in trouble.
You betrayed our faith in you. Our trust. You ceased to be a part of us years ago.
That's right. My old man stuck me down here for 8 years, and what did it get me?
We offered you a chance for a better life.
Living like a rat? I had a chance for a better life, and I took it.
Not a better life.
Don't tell me that. You don't know anything. You want to hear about the real world?
Is that the real world?
It beats living in this hole. Up there, if you're smart, you get anything you want. After I ran away from here, I had to sweat blood to get work. Getting onto those docks took some doing. A lot of mean guys were in the way.
So you killed them.
Law of the jungle. You ought to know something about that.
You were better than this. You still can be.
Noble Vincent. Forget it.
I'll guide you out. Don't ever come back.
Come back? Don't worry.
And we absolutely must seal up the entrance below his father's building. He can't be allowed to return.
We've already begun.
Good. And we must secure all the other entrances in that area. I was afraid this might happen. No, he'll never leave us in peace. How can an act of kindness go so wrong?
Your act of kindness to him was the only kindness he ever knew.
His father, Sam, was too ill to look after him. I had to accept him. Besides, he was full of promise then. I know you were fond of him. Maybe if I'd been more attentive, tried harder, worked with him. But he would never listen.
I know what you feel. I felt it too when I looked at him and tried to find the face of a little boy I knew. All I saw was hatred and evil.
Anything?
Didn't walk in the straight and narrow since he got out of stir.
He's shaking down the whole waterfront.
Nice and legal, at least on paper anyway. This guy owns a bunch of small service corporations that have contracts with the shipping companies. It's extortion, disguised to look like straight business.
There's got to be a way to get him off the street, even if it's for a day. Otherwise, I'll never get the cooperation of those men. They're all terrified of Denton.
Yeah, I wish some of that terrified would rub off on you. Denton is not the kind of cat you play with, Catherine.
You look tired.
Sometimes fighting the good fight beats the hell out of you.
What do you do when you're not doing this?
I'm always doing this. Seems like I'm always in a bar waiting to meet somebody or on my way to a bar to meet somebody after a meeting.
No family?
Wouldn't be fair, would it?
I guess not. Not with your kind of commitment.
And there is some risk in this job.
There is.
Nothing you can do about it. Can't let it stop you. But it does make you think twice about a family. Jack.
Mr. Sweeney?
Didn't say anything about her being here.
Just sit down for a minute.
I got nothing to say.
We haven't asked you anything.
I had some questions. Ask him about the union's investigation of Charlie's death.
You know our investigators couldn't prove anything.
Who paid off the investigators?
You know something, do you?
No. I don't.
Please believe me. I know the risk I'm asking you to take. But we can put you and your family into a witness protection program.
I've said too damn much already.
It's tough to fight back when Denton's threatening their families with steel pipes and baseball bats.
All we need is Sweeney.
Patience. Down here, that's as important as muscle. Can I give you a lift?
Thanks, I got my own car.
I appreciate you hanging in there with me, Kathy.
See you in the morning.
Catherine.
Vincent.
A good man was murdered tonight.
Death almost took you. I felt it.
You came close.
Catherine, you're in grave danger.
I know.
Go no further with this.
What? What are you saying?
Stop. You must.
I can't. I have to see this through.
If I ever lost you...
Vincent, you're the one who taught me to face my fear and to find courage. I can't pull back now. It would compromise everything. Me, the case. Even what you think of me. I have a chance to bring down the men responsible for all of this. I have to.
A life without you would be unbearable. Take great care.
Mrs. Sweeney?
Yes?
I'm Catherine Chandler with the District Attorney's Office.
Come in.
You don't give up, do you?
Not very easily. I'd like to talk to you.
Look, miss,
Please, sit down.
what are you doing coming to my home?
Mr. Sweeney, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't extremely important.
Would you like some coffee?
Yes, thank you.
I'll tell you right now, you're wasting your time.
Was Frank DeCorsia wasting his time? Mr. Sweeney, it's got to stop.
What do you want from me?
You know what I want. I want to know if it was an accident. I want to know if Mitch Denton was involved.
The only way to fix Denton is a bailing hook in a dark alley. Maybe one night I'll try just that.
He'll kill you first and plead self-defense. You want to fix Mitch Denton? Fight him in court with the union and the DA's office behind you.
She's right, Jack.
Stay out of this, huh?
Not this time. We're in this together.
Someone has to take the first step. It's the only way to stop the intimidation. Mitch Denton and his men are counting on no one having the courage to stand up to them.
You know what you're asking? If I testify against Denton, my life, my family's lives aren't worth this cup of coffee. I'd be risking everything.
I'm aware of the risks, Mr. Sweeney. But our witness protection program can keep you and your family safe. If necessary, we'll relocate you.
Now you're asking me to give up my life here. Just pick up and move.
What kind of life, Jack? Living in fear. Not knowing if you're going to have work from day to day.
What are you doing? Don't you have homework?
This affects them, too. Don't think it doesn't.
Stand up to him, Dad. Don't worry about us. Just do what you have to do.
Come here, Tommy. It isn't only me. It's all of us. We have to move, start over again somewhere else. You have to leave your friends, your school.
You always told us doing the right thing can be hard sometimes.
Okay. I'll testify. Then Charlie Flynn started talking about going to the union, trying to get Denton off our backs, because Denton was shaking us down again since he got out of prison.
And this Rado worked for Denton?
Sure, right from the beginning.
And you saw Rado push Charlie Flynn under the container?
I was standing right there.
All right. Mr. Sweeney, what you've just told us is enough to send Denton away again, with any luck at all for murder.
Sounds pretty good to me.
Let's get Mr. Sweeney and his family in the witness protection program ASAP. Will you handle that personally?
Right away.
We're gonna move you to a nice, comfortable house in the country with complete protection. We'll all breathe a lot easier.
Trying to get my house in the country.
Mr. Sweeney, I know this wasn't easy. Thank you.
Pretty persuasive lady you have here. You know, it's been a long time since I stood on my own 2 feet. Feels pretty good.
Sounds like Sweeney's getting ready to sing for the DA, doesn't it?
All I know is the chick from the DA's office was at his house last night. Think Sweeney goes to the DA's office this morning? I ain't taking a rap, Mitch.
He hasn't testified yet.
What do you want to do?
We can hit him today on his way home.
It's got to be bigger than that. It's got to be a sign for everybody. We'll do it tonight. Late.
Make a house call.
Make it a family affair.
Was there enough room for all of them?
Sure.
Laura, you're taking all of those? You haven't even looked at them in years.
I don't want to leave them behind.
There'll be lots of room in the van that's coming. And anything you forget, we'll pick up later.
It figures he lives way out in Queens.
We're just about ready here.
Okay, thank you. See you soon.
Let's go.
What's that?
Easy. Just pull out easy, man. Real slow.
Miss Chandler, I don't know how to thank you.
I'm proud of you both.
Thanks for what you did for us.
See you soon.
Hey, I'm looking for a guy named Sweeney. Maybe you can help me. There's two things you're gonna do for me tonight. You're gonna tell me what Sweeney told you, and then you're gonna tell me where I can find Sweeney. Believe it, you're gonna tell me.
Never.
No! Don't you understand? This is the end of the line. Right now, it's just a question of whether it's quick and easy or slow and ugly.
Maybe we could make a deal.
What kind of deal?
Hey! Get it!
Die, Catherine. If you die, so do I.
your script ready. We're going to R5, please.
Mitch, relax. You're gonna have a heart attack.
George, if anything moves, shoot it. Anything?
Scared of this guy or something?
You idiot, you don't know what we unleashed.
How do you know he's gonna come after you?
He'll come.
I still don't get it. Who is he?
When he comes, you'll know who he is.